Why didn't you just go home? That's your home. Are you too good for your home? Answer me.
Yeah. These men are talking like there's a strap in the waist. I come around, X52 straps bare face. T was around when you was in your father's balls. All of my gang, them are drivers. Nobody stalls, please don't claim to be riders. When Babylon falls, these men are making Babylon calls. Laying down arenas. Best of balls on halls. Fred is cool, but Tony's taking jewels. Showered in April, touch couple fools. Can't see any ops. Too busy upgrading my tools. Yeah. Kill me. I've been around for a while. Somebody tell me, will they respect it? Approach the cat with leg. Never like Prez. I'd rather inject it. I owe mine to the courts. Even the bailiffs couldn't collect it. Trigger or base. Someone select it. Yeah. Live or clash, I mean, I come live with the cash, mine go drilling, 9 on my dash, none of these guys are killing, rhyme on smash, man wanna push big whips, they crash, I wanna ride with clips and mash, I don't wanna bust 2 shots, hit tash, wow, Prez, them not smoking, take man for pussy open, come joking, leave your block, I'll leave your t-shirt soaking, what? Me and these MC guys ain't size, never been to the wings, aim 2 slugs at your thighs, real bad man don't get butterflies. Wait till my Stardog dries. Nobody's worked out that I'm a member. Starting in March, shots carried on till mid-September. Nobody knows what level man's on. These pussy hoes I will never bank on. I'm from the end to the 7, where it's all hands on. Yeah. All of my gang, them are drivers. Nobody stalls. Please don't claim to be riders. When Babylon falls, these men are making Babylon calls. All of my gang, them are drivers. Nobody stalls. Please don't claim to be riders. When Babylon falls, these men are making Babylon calls. All of my gang, them are drivers. Nobody stalls, please don't claim to be riders. When Babylon falls, these men are making Babylon calls. All of my gang, them are drivers. Nobody stalls, please don't claim to be riders. When Babylon falls, these men are making Babylon calls. Babylon calls, Babylon calls, Babylon calls.
Graft or 113, JDZ Media, large up all my man them, large up P Soldier, Boyski, Dialect. Listen, boom. Keep up the practice, keep up the barring. Graph been a top MC since when? Since I popped out the bomb. Spin any MC out of the room. Best MC, I'ma be there soon. Grafting hard, never got no spoon. Never been space, what you could say I'm astronomical the way I send man to the moon. Oh my gosh, don't play around. You'll get done by general sound. And if you mention Leeds, you'll know for a fact who's making a noise in town. Now we'll stop it, don't try block it. I'ma shoot off like I spot that rocket. Load up bars, aim them pop it. General's force, you can't get from it. Yeah, you know what it with me, that's cause me have all the skills on bars and flows of a legend MC. Now all the gal beg me fi pick me. Enough man I hate and I move shifty. Fire upon them if they wish on me. I'ma get to the top like monkey pantry. Yeah. 5-star swagger, black and dapper. Football rapper, never been trapper. Smile and laugher, big bum stopper. Shout out the other blood clot datter. Batter, or wet fish like Finding Nemo. Can you believe that I never had Bebo? Back with you if you rape no evil. Soon see man a man shut down Vivo. Already man a man shut down Sex. New videos get the haters vexed. When I get bigger, best do more reps. Work on bars, then man a man flex. Hella ambiguous, some like Gex. Probs don't find it, but I don't mind it. Any dumb label talk, I won't sign it. Soon gonna get the plaques and I'll shine it. Top 5, top 3. Must be a fool if you don't say me. I'll spin all your favorite MCs. Eat their food, then bop, then leave. Top 5, top 3. Must be a fool if you don't say me. I'll spin all your favorite MCs. Eat their food, then bop, then leave. Billy got lost on the hilly with Jilly. That's why you don't do drugs, silly. Tilly got drunk and slept with Timmy.
My man kills it. What you saying, people?
Then found Immy, phoned up Winnie. Give us the honey you have, Winnie. I don't even have no more right now.
Yeah, this brother's hard. Just making sure I got my audio levels right for my headphones. What are we saying, people? Yeah, brother. I wish I could put my chat on the right side in the middle. It'd be so much better. Hey, Misfit Mate, shout out to you, my brother. Benzo, what we saying? Bob Hawk, Wizzy, Day Ones, Sarah, Hertz. We got the squad. Jordan, what you saying, bro?
most definitely the best pedigree. I set the degree. Your mum does agree. I grind for that P. Hence why you were on top.
Melanie is on it. Melanie is the only one pledging right now. Shout outs to Melanie. Now, there's been a couple other men that have tried, but for some reason it's not going through. I don't know if that's card decline or what. But something ain't working. I don't want to hear any of it. I want to check that out on my own time. So we're just going to chill for 5-10 minutes, have a chat, get relaxed into the stream, and then we'll get going, people. Let's see what I want to listen to. What do I want to listen to, huh? Huh? Let's front chill. Trying to lick a bit of chill in the back. Never does any harm. Never does any harm. I'm the bloke that messages you on Insta. There's plenty of people that message me on Insta.
Chilling at 420 family, Sydney, Australia.
What's up?
Shout out JZ.
It's 2 AM? No, it ain't 2 AM for you, man, nah? And a fast car like Tracy Chapman. Yeah. New Chazza, of course. The project. 1 minute. The 20th of September. The Second Testimonial, people. It's out of sync. Is that right for everyone? Is the audio out of sync for people, or is it just imperfection? Bob Hawk bars. You never know. Never know, bro. Yeah, it should be 6 to 8 PM, depending on West and East Coast. Yeah. Salty MC hook. Oh, the salty hook was. Oh. Oh. Ridiculous. In sync, we're all good. There we go. Just refresh your thing in perfection. You should be alright. Whereabouts? Well, we are definitely going to be doing the Manaz Ill and Bobby Rex battle. So if you're not into battle rap, come back in about an hour's time. Or if you just want to hang about for chat, then just do it. If you want to hang out. You know, we keep it quite laid back. Mexican today and did a big poo. You know what? Was it a nice kind of poo though? Like, you know them ones, yeah? Where it's a madness on the toilet. Like a complete madness. But it's a good feeling. Or there's a madness where you're like, I'm in trouble here. I might have to go up to hospital still. Oh, Jesus. Just set like end of my day bad. Ah, no worries, man. Oh, no, just lag. I thought you said jet lag there. My man's fishing Newcastle. Shout out to you, my brother. There's a filthy one. That's what I like to hear, man. Got to react to more Double L. Someone just requested Double L. He has a new track out, so maybe on stream. If not, I'll do it as a video. The splash damage. You know them ones you got. Do you, man, lay down tissue first? I lay down tissue so there's no splash damage, innit? But haven't watched the full battle yet, so I'm keen. Yeah, who has watched the battle? And who hasn't? Don't, I mean, not that you can really spoil because it's a matter of opinion who won, but just put if you've watched it or not. I want to know if people are watching it for the first time with me, or if they know what happens and they just want to hear my opinion, or if it's that good that it has replay value and you're able to watch it again and enjoy it. I want to play AJ Tracy's track, but I feel like I'm... Ah, fuck it. You know, there are no rules. I feel like I'm going to get copyrighted, but, you know, life goes on. Tuning in from Greece right now. Shout out to you, Harry. Shout out to you, my brother. Lay it down, yeah. You have to, man. Have to. You done Dust to Dust? Yeah, I done Dust to Dust time ago. One of my favorite tracks from Oz. Hey, Pretty Latina. Hey. Cuba, Nina Diva. Aye. You done Cocaine by Menace? Pretty sure I have. 95% sure I have. You've checked it. Yeah. Spat on my headset. Yeah, you're trying to do the whole Will and E thing. I know about the Will and E thing, Bob Hawk. Don't try that one. Don't work like that. Would you battle Cogs or Dribbles in a battle? Bro, I'll battle anyone in battle rap. You know? Just give me an opponent. I'll go for it. Whether I'd win or not, but best believe I'm preparing like I know I can win. I would love to battle someone when I come out to Oz. I'd love to do it. Like, the 4 things I want to do if I come out to Oz, and I got to do at least 3 of them, is I got to meet as many people as I possibly can, kind of like a meet and greet, I guess, in every city. Well, Perth, Brisbane, Melbourne, Sydney. I definitely want to attend / perform at a show. That would just have to happen. I'd have to at least be at a show. I don't care if I'm on stage or in the crowd. I'd rather be in the crowd with you, man, to be fair. I definitely want to, yeah, battle rap someone. Would love to battle rap someone at an event. If not, just have a meet up in a city and just do it one of them ones, you know, like that. And I'd want to collab with as many artists as possible. Then again, I'd rather like do 2 collabs and they be banging than me just try to bang out like 15 features. But yeah. Rip a bong. Nah, that ain't on it, bro. That ain't on it. No, Adelaide. It's just, it's money, man. I ain't got the money to be doing this. I might do a stream. What do you, man, think, yeah? If I start up a GoFundMe page. See, I feel like now I've got too many ways of monetizing money. I feel like I don't feel like I'm doing it the right way. Because if I have a GoFundMe, a PayPal, and a Patreon, that's too much. That's asking too much, basically. So I think I should just stick with what it is and just save up that way. But if I was to encourage like donations, like say if I started a GoFundMe, I could encourage donations so we can get the fund going on flying over to Oz. Because I'll be able to pay for some of it, I ain't gonna be able to pay for all of it, especially if I'm coming next year. Just I ain't making that money anymore. If I was staying in my old job, then yeah, I could have saved up and done it, but I wouldn't have been able to do streams like this. I wouldn't have been able to do them anymore. So that's the sacrifice I've made. I've lost a lot of money, but I'm able to push more content. So yeah. Collab with Misfit. Possible. Yeah, I want to collab with people regardless. Once quality over quantity, yeah, for sure. Once I've put out my project, I definitely want to do like a Oz collab mixtape. That would be so sick. Just have like, and that's where it would be a lot of quantity, to be fair. But like, let's just say I make a mixtape. Let's just say like 15 tracks with at least 12 collabs. All I need is Drill. Yeah, where's Drill when you need him? You know, like that. I'm to Oz, you got a ripper Billy. I don't know, man. Like, I've always been like, in your culture, I understand like, oh, there's being a shit cunt because you won't do it. Like, over here, it's like you do what you want to do. Yeah, there's the people who encourage shit, but like, I've always stood my ground. Nothing wrong with people saying, ah, Chaz, fuck about ripability. There's nothing wrong with that, man. But just understand and respect it. When I say no, I mean no. I'll have a drink up with you, man, but I ain't a smoker. Oh yeah, you man can rip bong. You know what? I want a picture with like just 20 man either side of me ripping a bong. That shit is calm. Just understand, I'm not gonna do it myself personally. I'm not against it though. I'll sit in a room. I'll sit in an area. I'll chill with you man that are gonna do it. That's fine. Switch platforms give you money. Precisely. That's my mistake so far. I don't even like asking for donations and things like that. I genuinely, like, it's gonna sound generic. No matter what I say, I'm gonna sound like a corny motherfucker, but like, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't want to be asking for money. All I ask is that when you watch my content, watch all of it before you judge. That's the only thing I ask. Other than that, man, just watch my content how you feel best, innit? Like, I don't want to be asking for money. But if you, man, want me over to Oz, yeah, I've got to either grow to make enough money through AdSense and things like that to start saving, or you, man, have got to give me the money. And I don't want to give. So I'd rather you just help me grow and then me earn that money myself, if that makes sense. Like, that would be better for me. And I think that's better for you guys as well. Because it's easier for you to share my content than it would be to just give me money. You know what I mean? So, yeah. What are you saying, Brennan? Take a shot on one line. 420. 420 family. Hey, hey. 420 family. Hey, hey. 420 family. Hey. Ironic that I'm saying that on a track like this, but you know. Alright, I cleared this up, right? So, I chat with Enter. I had a chat with him. With this track here. So, he written the Snow and Chill lyric time ago. He messaged Snow and he messaged Chill saying like, look, this is the bar that I've written. Just a heads up, this is the bar that I've written. So if there's controversy or if there's any comments, understand this is where it's come from. Lil Snow said, yeah, that's calm. That's fine. Chill, apparently, and this is only according to Enter, so I ain't heard Chill's side of things. According to Enter, Chill had a problem with it. But Enter was like, I ain't changing my bar, so it's staying in there. So that's why when he comments on this video saying this isn't a diss, or this isn't a diss to Little Snow, yeah, I ain't dissing Snow. Me and Snow are sweet. Listen to the bar carefully, but he doesn't mention Chill. So, with that little pump. This is the lyric. But yeah. What time we watching Manaz versus Rex? In about 2 minutes, Brennan. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and we'll get started. Stream sleepover party, yeah? Let's do it, man. Let's do it. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do a live stream out with you, man. PJ party, the onesie party. Onesie, bongs, and chazza. You know, like that? Sure is pissed because he's dissing Bodybag Media Crew and it's just how them boys roll. Yeah, them boys tight. I mean, look. Said it wasn't a diss. I can only take man's a man's word. That's all I can do. I can't do much more than that. Right. Manaz Ill versus Bobby Rex. First off, let's like that shit already. No, let me not start reading comments because it might sway my opinion when judging this battle. That's what I do with all songs and all battles. I don't read the comments till afterwards, just because otherwise I don't want it to influence what I think. I want it to be a natural reaction. I don't want to be swayed in any way, shape, or form. Don't want it with Chill. Come on. I think that'd just be a battle of fan bases, to be honest. What's happening, brother? What you saying, MC Bobby? Alright. Manaz Ill. Bobby Rex. Bobby Rex is from the UK. I'm familiar with Bobby Rex from battling from Don't Flop to Premier Battles to a bunch of other smaller channels as well. Manaz Ill, familiar with one or two of his songs and his battle with... Who did he battle? Oh shit, there's a wasp in my room. Fuck, there's a wasp in my room. Fuck. Alright. We're doing it like this. It's on the other side of my curtain now. Fuck, that scared the fuck out of me. That was a big ass wasp. Billy Bob, thank you for subscribing, bro. Appreciate that, man. Oh shit. I'll host stream sleepover party at mine. Lock it in. You know, like that. Locked in. 8 spots on a lagging one. Chazza versus the wasp. Yeah. First things first, shut your mouth, my wasp. No, shut your mouth, you're a wasp hole. Just because we fell out, just because you're locked out doesn't mean you're worth it. Also, all the wasps from North London to all them wasps from Harlow, you won't get more than a one sting. And I don't want to hear stings, and I don't want to hear buzz by tomorrow. Yeah, diss track, son, let's go. Alright, let's go. Right, we skip all the intro. I don't want to know about the intros. Yeah, great. Promotion shit. So this was before the Cogs and Dundee battle even happened. Oh, I need to turn up the volume for you, man, sorry.
And on my left, all the way
Fucking
from
Wasp
Manchester,
gang.
United Kingdom, introduce yourself. Bobby fucking Rex, let's go Australia.
Apparently, speaking to Greeley, Bobby Rex is like mad into your culture and everything. Like, he respects it massively. Good thing to know.
So
He's got a wasp on his fucking t-shirt as well. What? Bobby Rex is sending for me. What's this about? Alright, let's go. We're straight in.
So he's finally back. The legend has returned from what seems like a whole lifetime off the map.
You know that chick on the right-hand side? Is that Wombat's ex? Is that the one who sent for Wombat? I've only just clocked. Is that the one it? Nah. It can't be. It's... People, 1 minute. I ain't continuing until I get an answer here. Is that Wombat's missus? Yeah, it is. Mad. Mad.
The legend has returned from what seems like a whole lifetime off the map. But when this reunion card...
Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Wombat.
...started getting announced, he decided it was time to react, put a call into Dunners and Greeley and said, yo, I heard that I'm getting invited to rap. I've been gone for a while now, but I've been writing rhymes in my pad, refining my act. Just give me any opponent that's willing to die for the craft, and I swear on my life I'll fucking kill him, cunt. I'm just dying to snap. If you think I'm talking about Manaz Ill, then it's you lot that are blind to the facts. The returning legend stood on stage right now. He's got me round time fucking rap. What's up?
Yeah, alright, he's coming with a strong intro.
Now you said, who
I
said
said this, yeah, that's, Brennan, that's why I clocked, you know. I'm like, I recognise that top. I recognise them pair of flat titties. That's Wombat's ex, isn't it? I clocked.
I'm home!
No, I'm joking, I don't mean to hate on her. She's probably a nice person, I don't know.
Now you said, who said Bobby? You said
Bobby.
that I sound like a bootleg shutter. Well, that's what the warm-up was about.
Alright, so, wait. Only a few people giggled at that. What the fuck? So he goes, a bootleg shotty. So he's referencing Shotty Horror, and Shotty Horror's intro to all of his battles is oh, they thought I wasn't gonna show up, but that's what the talk was about. Cause I show up and yeah.
Well, that's what the warm-up was about.
Yeah, so he's using that same like catchphrase.
But I've just shown up down under to ask you to your face what the fuck was you talking about? The only similarities between me and him is that we're both English, ball-headed, northern and proud, but how the fuck would you know that, dickhead? It's not like you ever saw us walking about. Now, they should have told you before I got here, Bobby Rex does what he wants. I will take that stick off you, wrap it round your head, go to your house, and I will feed your fucking dog, you cunt.
Man said I'll come round your yard and feed your dog. What the fuck? What the fuck? 1 minute, let me turn up the volume a tiny bit more.
And he told me
show up for the showdown. Yeah, you know, but I don't think people are reacting. I don't think people are clocking the reference. Bar the people who know their battle rap shit. Like, you can see the few smiles on stage, but the audience, I don't know what the audience are thinking. They don't seem to be fucking with Bobby Rex at the moment.
Jokes. You don't know how many times I've already heard them back. It'll make your verse dead whack. But I ain't spat a single fucking blind joke yet. All you've heard is them facts. And I still won't have told a blind joke when I tell him that his girlfriend's black. Shit. No, she's really ugly. And that girl's dead fat. I don't know what you see in her. You need to leave that woman. Now, don't worry, Manaz. I ain't brought nothing but 3 rounds of blind jokes.
That's a nice little touch that he did. Just not saying anything. That's a nice little touch still.
Brought nothing but 3 rounds of blind jokes. Because ironically, you all have seen that coming. So let's get straight to the
blind jokes, because you would have seen that coming. There's just that one brother in the audience laughing. Just that one brother that's supporting Bobby Rex.
You all have seen that coming, so let's get straight to the
Well, go on, Dazza.
Mind the state of the art. Yours are still spat the exact same way they were on the day that you started. You would be unable to market your name as an artist if you wasn't a disabled, retarded Australian halfwit that always fucking played on the heartstrings. Oh, look at me, I'm blind. That's why I always wear these glasses and shades. Bruv, you know that every time you have heard a crowd clapping and chanting your name when you was rapping on stage, it's not because you was dope, it's because you're a fucking walking, talking charity case. I came in... Right, fuck off.
That's why I love battle rap, because you can say shit like that to a man's face on stage, and what happens in battle rap stays in battle rap. You can't keep...
Walking, talking charity case. I came in...
That's fucked. That's fucked.
What? Who told you you wanted a compliment battle?
Who told you wanted a compliment?
It's the name of the game. I love him, mate. I live doing WhatsApp, but I'm going to slag him the fuck off. That's what it is. I came here with flights, accommodation, and a salary paid. You came here with £3 a month donations attached to your name. Asking the people, yo, what it look like? Let me tell you. It's absolutely fucking spectacular, mate. Now get back in your cave. Batman.
What? Blind as a bat.
Time.
Bobby Rex knows that, so I think he could just feel that he just, no matter what he's gonna do, the audience are gonna be on Manaz's side. It's his home turf. Because I guarantee now, because Manaz ain't no pushover. Manaz ain't no pushover. Manaz is probably gonna get more crowd reaction. Easy. Easy.
Hey yo, let's get my mic up. Turn my mic up. Yes. Yeah. So he says I'm a motherfucking novelty. You'll only really love me because I'm lacking in vision. Be honest, would you actually give a fuck about this cunt if it wasn't for the fact that he's British?
Oh, he rebutted that, alright.
Talking about my missus, mate. Who you battling, me or her? Choose wisely. I don't know which one of us is gonna beat you worse. Yo, and of course I know my girlfriend's fucking nationality. Must I say this? I don't know what it's like where you're from, but here it's not a bad thing for us to date people from other races.
Hey, that? Alright. Respect to that rebuttal. Respect to that rebuttal still.
Yo, but yo, maybe that wasn't as racist as it sounded. Maybe that shit's all nullified. I mean, he's a coke addict. Shit, that must be why the only thing he loves is white.
White,
I mean,
yeah. I was about to say, that's the best rebuttal he did out of all of them. Why are the crowd clocking onto that? Alright, so Manaz is, he's got a slick rebuttal still. He's got them slick rebuttals.
Don't you dare complain about how long that flight took, cunt. We don't want to hear it, bro. Especially considering the fact half your ancestors probably had to travel here by boat. You don't like it? Cheerio. The fact you made it's weird but dope, because I thought England stopped sending us their criminals 100-something years ago. What up, Bobby? What up, Bobby? I heard you're a dad and shit. Well, I'm not gonna rap and diss the fact this prick has a kid. Are you retarded? You think I'll just go let y'all use the fact this dude's a father to tug on my heartstrings like a blues guitarist? Well, I'm truly heartless. When it comes to these ruthless bars, I got more in store than a supermarket, and I don't care who you are. If you're gonna get out of here without a bruise or scar, you're gonna have to move as fast as a shooting star or run the risk of having that little girl of yours accompany your widow when she goes to choose the casket from the funeral parlor on back.
That was not okay. He's coming in fire as well, though. But again, already he seems like he's winning because the crowd is behind him more than Bobby Rex. And I promise I'm trying not to be biased here, because it's easily for me now to be biased based off of crowd reaction, but it's very easily very easy for me to be biased because Bobby Rex is English as well. If you're talking about bars, Manaz is on par with him at the moment. And he needs to keep this strong for the rest of the round. Based off a crowd reaction, Manaz has won. I don't know, tricky. Tricky. He's nice with it, yeah, he is. Nice with it, for sure.
I said I'm back. Fried on a bender like Futurama. That or I'm drunk on firewater. My mind is warped, I'm out this world. High in orbit, I fly in saucers. And there's no need to ask if he does drugs. Cause it's either those lines he snorted or the arse aged him to the point it nearly wiped Rex out completely like the dinosaurs that died before him. And I know people have had similar bars in the past, but mine was awesome. See, can't accept being humble, I ask why I order. Fuck being down to earth. As arrogant as it sounds, it's hard to stay grounded when your rhymes are flawless. Grills told me to kill you.
Ooh, it's hard to stay grounded when your rhymes are flawless. See, no one appreciates those small little details.
As arrogant as it sounds, it's hard to stay grounded when your rhymes are flawless. Grills told me to kill you. Love for all of my supporters. My reply was sure, that's fine, of course, but that's a minor soul I find in iron aura. See, you bitch made with an annoying voice, Fran Drescher. See this white boy in the hood that needs a clan member. Fuck Manchester, your fam friends and ancestors. That's for my family feud. Fuck with it like Grant Daniel, bitch. If you're thinking you the man, then you're transgender.
Wait, that bar went over my head.
Friends and ancestors. That's for my family feud. Fuck with it like Grant Daniel, bitch. If you're thinking you the man, then you're transgender.
Family feud. I don't clock that bar. That one went over my head still. Stop being racist, Chaz. Who am I going for? I don't want to root for either because I fought with Manaz and I fought with Bobby Rex. I fought with both of them in their own right. So I'm not biased towards one or the other. And especially because I'm trying to give a neutral opinion, I definitely don't want to pick a side either.
Flow savage, I'm dope at this with no practice. You set foot up in my zone, lad, I'll toe tag it. So having a dope clash with me won't happen, cause now he got a funny nose like a coke addict. I'll make him watch what he say, like closed captions. But if it goes down, I'm with it like the boat's captain. I'll beat him to the punch with the hand, he throw jabs with sauce round. He asks out like prolapses.
Yeah. Alright. Family Feud TV show? Okay. I knew it was something to do with Family Feud. I could hear that. But you know what's sick though about Manaz? I want to know how he remembers all of this shit. Because obviously he's not... Does he record it? And then kind of just build off of that? It has to be an audio recording of how he remembers this shit. Because even how he... Again, does someone write it down for him? And then does he... I don't know, man. Like, I'm quite interested to find out how he remembers all this shit. I'm quite interested to know.
On some real shit, on the truth. Face the facts when you look at me. You showed up here thinking shit would be sweet just to find it sugar-free, but brace yourself, cause we gon' set things straight like crooked teeth. Man, you traveled all this way just to lose like your footy team last time they hit the road to face a rival that they couldn't beat. I know nothing about soccer, cunt. No, you think I'm gonna
But that's getting way more crowd reaction for a silly bar like that. Not saying what people should react to and how they should react to things, but like that's one that I'd assume people would laugh at more so than anything. But he got that like he spit a good bar. That weren't a fire bar. Whereas Bobby Rex spit fire bars and not just air.
Just to battle you, pussy, please. This is where we separate the boys from men. So watch how you talk or you shouldn't speak. I tell them, check Daytona, I'll expose the kid like Pusha T.
Okay.
Are you and Donna's are brothers, yeah? Well, if that's the case, tell Mick if he wants to ride with Bobby Rex as opposed to one of Oz's best. Fuck Team Dundee, I'm gonna rep Team Cause instead.
I love the face he pulls as well. That was a good way for Manaz to end his round as well, because now he gets the crowd hype as shit behind him. The battle raps that win in the in the building but not in the recording. Yeah, that happens often. Right now, in the building, Manaz is winning. I'm still going to give the first round to Manaz, but it's not a body. It's not a body what people would think. But I'd say 1-0 Manaz. Yeah. Alright, round 2, Bobby. Let's go. See, Bobby, going into the second as well now, he knows he's got an uphill battle. He knows he's got to win the crowd over. The only thing I can think of is, because Manaz has got the crowd hype, Bobby Rex can play off of that at least, but he's got to start his round strong.
Don't know who helped you write your rhymes, but them guys by your side, you should know, them guys have lied. It's Bobby Ras Clark Rex. Who told you I am white?
See, but no one will appreciate that.
And talking about my daughter, you should see her, she's beautiful, but you'll never see her. Not even sat next to her at a funeral. Now, do you know why these overseas promoters keep on booking me?
See, people are talking through his round as well. See, this is where Greeley should stop it and say, shut the fuck up.
Cause it's a guarantee that when I rap, there's gonna be vibes. My workers got them buzzing like a honeybee's hive. Now, if you could actually see, you little cunt, and could really look in these eyes, then maybe you'd see the pain and the struggle that I worry each night is gonna end with me putting a piece of rope around my neck and pulling real tight.
See, see, this is an interesting matchup because Bobby Rex comes, similar to Dunners really, has that aggressive delivery and kind of uses intimidation as part of his performance, but it ain't gonna really work with Manaz. That's the problem. Look at Bobby. Bobby right now is ready to snap a fridge in half. Man can't do that. He can't use that tactic of intimidation. And I guess that's something that Manaz will always have. Maybe he has a bit more anxiety in the back of his mind, but he can't be... No one can use intimidation over
I am sick and fucking tired of seeing disappointment in my mother's eyes. And yeah, I get it. Don't disappoint her then, believe me, bro, I have fucking tried. But I have led a troubled life, and through all the dumb stuff that I have done and tried, that woman stood beside me, even when I couldn't hide my ugly side, because yeah, you guessed it, love is blind. But I don't get to shake them images.
See, but that should have been one of them woo moments, but it just won.
I see that woman's cries every time I shut my eyes. It's stuck inside my worried mind on a fucking cycle. But I just have to buckle up and drive that bumpy ride. You don't have to see shit like that. You're a lucky guy. And if he says he's seen shit like that, then he fucking lied. Let's not forget the blind man's the bluffing type. That was so stupid of a buy. I should have reacted more. Listen.
It's true. It's true. No matter what, people are going to say Manaz 3-0'd him.
I have to see it all. And sometimes I don't know how I do it.
See, I'm glad Greeley's about to stop it.
Sometimes
oh, wait, no.
Hold it down!
For fuck's sake! I'm talking about...
Yeah, come on! Coach Greeley, let's go, coach!
Mother's tears here, people. I made the cry a couple times. So let me carry on. If they make noise, I'll rhyme through it.
I like what Bobby Rex did, though. He just carried on. He didn't let that affect him whatsoever. That's sick.
Cry a couple times.
That is sick.
So let me carry on. If they make noise, I'll rhyme through it. I have to see that woman's cries every time I shut my eyes. And sometimes I don't know how I do it. Sometimes I wish it was me that had my eyesight ruined so I could turn a blind eye to it. I don't care about your heightened senses. I don't care what your IQ is or what your size shoe is. You could never walk a mile in mine and survive through it. You have never walked in on your girlfriend cheating. I haven't had to have. You probably have. I can picture him walking in the room, opening the door, and his girlfriend's laid there as naked as the day she was born with a cock in her hand. Just about to put it in her mouth, and then he comes waddling in and sits right beside the cunts on the couch. He doesn't know they're there, so they carry on. She starts sucking him off. All of a sudden, all he could hear was, Connor? Connor? Connor, what you licking on now, you stupid fucking mutt of a dog? She was sucking a cock time.
Yeah, I mean, look. given that one Bobby Rex's strongest round. But again, the crowd are giving him no favors, man.
Let's get my mic up. No. Talk about my missus again. Cunts, I do not respect it. Especially when Bobby Rex is here getting sloppy seconds from one of Dottie's exes. Sorry.
Greeley's just like... no comment.
I apologize for that. That's happened. Aside from all that, that round wasn't too bad. After that, that was the first thought that I had. The second thought was, be honest, Bobby, did your daughter write that? I mean, I peeped that little clip of you guys rhyming. I heard it, and I thought she might have, and then I really got jealous, because you know how good at rhyming I'd be if at her age I was taught by my dad. Awkward life facts. Your daughter is definitely better than you. I ain't even saying it to be disrespectful. I reckon it's true. I mean, you're not bad, Bobby. Credit where credit is due, but if she went on Charlie Sloth's show, he'd be like, perfect. The second she stepped in the booth.
Now, the reason he did so well there is he nailed it perfect. If he couldn't nail that soundbite, that wouldn't have hit as good, but he nailed that sound
Charlie
perfectly.
Sloth's show, he'd be like, perfect. The second she stepped in the booth. You can tell when he writes his own bars, though.
Why does my Ross Clark water bottle stink? I don't even want to drink from that no more. Why am my water bottle stinking for? Smelling like B.O.
But they got this sweet little agreement where she'll write him a dope verse if he helps with their homework. I thought, two could play at that game. Multiplayer. So I hit up my little niece and I told her, Ava, you know I got a battle coming up and I got to prep. So you got any bars I could drop against Bobby Rex and no word of alarm, mate? You know what she said? Dead set. You know what she said next? She said, you'll get pissed by this bar, and the crowd won't know why until y'all get told. I let him have it like it's my shout, because every round I bought 4 Rex gold. She is 4 and she come up with that. That's fire. That's fire, look. Second thing she said was, that's my fucking nephew and niece, mate. Second bar, she said, I heard you're a copper, but for real. Still, I understand why they book you, and it's not because you're ill or you got a lot of skill, but if they're gonna have the British police show out, it only makes sense that they'd have Bobby on the bill. Bah.
That's a nice bar. That's a nice bar.
Yo.
That's a nice one,
After that, I hit up my nephew to see if he'd help too, and you can't make this shit up, mate. He told me to tell you, your bitch know a big more than not Vince Carter. I hate it then she spit her guts like a pinata. Finger fuck around a period. The sick part is that he caught me nailing a red handle, a stigmata. She wanna come home with me like Killer Cam. She do anything for a little fame like Billy Dance. I ever ask him where the love like Will I Am, but I don't wanna bar that shit like a verse by Lil Xan. I said, look.
Okay,
I said, look, the missus bars are a bit played out, mate. Bobby knows it. You got any other angles? He said, well, doesn't Bob always choke and try to disguise it with humor? I said, yeah, actually. He always stumbles as he mumbles, raps like designer of future. He said, well, fuck the drunk. The guy's a loser. You couldn't stop him choking if you were trying to use the Heimlich maneuver. He reckons that Bob got so concerned with how stop him choking if you were trying to use the Heimlich maneuver.
The Heimlich, what?
The guy's
What's he
a
saying?
loser. You couldn't stop him choking if you were trying to use the Heimlich maneuver. He reckons that Bob got so concerned with how forgetful he was that he went to the docs, and they couldn't determine whether it was Alzheimer's or an early onset of dementia he's got. Eventually they figured it out, but he doesn't remember because they diagnosed him with short-term memory loss and then he forgot. Yeah, he said Bob's like that.
I feel like he switched his own reaction that he could have got there. If Manaz paused at a certain point there, he would have got a nice reaction from the crowd. But he kind of kept going, and people were building that up inside them. But then he kind of had the funny twist on it, and so he kind of changed the reaction he got.
On a 51st date. I said, who? He said, you know the movie with Adam Sandler and he's trying to hook up with Homegirl, but she's an amnesiac? I said, I've never seen it. He said, well, if you did, you know that comparison works great. Because going by the quality of his third-grade wordplay, the possibility of him not getting through around and fucking up is actually the worst case, because the shit that he doesn't forget isn't worth remembering in the first place.
Yeah, Greeley's just slaying people in the back there.
You can hardly speak. So those bars and schemes for a toddler were dope. Cause he can barely even say a word like Bobby when he chokes. There was this one battle where you actually did say a Rama line. Fuck, I can't think of it off the top of my head, but if you don't remember half the lines you write, then why should I? It's fine.
I don't know if that was actually part of his written or if he freestyled that. If he freestyled that bit, he recovered nicely.
Santa spoke about his girlfriend in 2 rounds, then mentioned my daughter again. This clown, trying to expose me like everybody doesn't know that she writes my shit now. Wait until you hear what she's wrote for this round.
Alright.
Now, 3 rounds with blind references is extremely generic. Believe me, I get it. So for this round, fuck the blind jokes. I'm just gonna keep it real, yeah? Yeah. See, I'm disabled too, bro. And I'm black. And I'm Muslim. And I'm in a wheelchair. And this expensive Armani suit and Prada shoes I'm wearing cost me a couple grand and a half, it's true. And the fact that you can't see how good I look in this wheelchair in the name of the disabled, it breaks my fucking heart. Especially when you're stood there looking a complete nerd. He thought he exposed teen cogs and he's wearing a Sesame Street shirt.
That's good still, that's good.
And earlier I lied. Your girlfriend's actually pretty fit. And later on when you're not looking and I'm blind drunk, I'm gonna grab her and give her dick. You was lucky to meet her. But right now I've got a job to do, so you're the pussy I eat first. She said it's Manaz Ill. Apparently you're some sort of hero and legend on the scene. But you're from a country with 40 million less people than mine. And you're blind. So of course it's easier for you to get remembered when you're seen.
To get remembered when you're seen. Bro, that's a bar!
I'm saying, the first time that I got booked and put on a show is because I was dope, not because I'm a black Muslim in a wheelchair that can't hear or see a thing and it's some sort of novelty joke. I never had nobody holding my hand my entire life, helping me crossing the road. I never had a dotty constantly hollering on the phone. I never had a loyal blind dog by my side telling me when to stop and to go. But I have earned so many fucking stripes now, and every single fucking stripe I got on my own. And I put on a show. That's why they book me, pay my flights, and I've got me trotting the globe. And I ain't gonna stop traveling this planet till every single fucking one of you knows that Bobby's the dopest. Now shout. Yeah. Good. Way better than that, giving me credit for, you know. Yo, and shout out my brother Dunners, because even though we live so far apart, he's one of the closest people that I hold in my heart. And if I see anybody in here saying Team Dundee, anything other than Team Dundee, you can get stabbed and get a hole in your heart. Especially, oh, don't fucking start.
See, again, that would work so well if... I don't mean to diss the brother, but if man could see Bobby Rex and how, like, again, Bobby can't use that element of intimidation. Can't do it.
Don't fucking start, because I mean it. I could go to stab you right now and you wouldn't even know until the moment you feel it. Now, I wanted to end this battle in Australia in a huge way. So personally, I paid to bring a couple of my mates out from the UK. Go dialect, get him! Who told Manaz Ill that man is ill? I will slap him still. Are you daft blood? This daft cunt, who's he talking to? Oh, listen, I'm trying to spit a bar or two.
Did any of you man understand the reference? Right, so he's taking a piss out of, or he's mimicking or impersonating a UK battle. I believe he's from Leeds, I could be wrong, called Dialect. And again, no, if he'd done that in the UK, he'd get way more of a reaction. But he's just not going to get it out there. He's just not.
Oh shit, get him! Listen, lad. You are blind as a bat. Never mind your guide dog. You have trouble finding your cat. You don't know where the fuck it is unless it lands right in your lap.
He's even delivering the way O'Shea would as well.
You have never seen your bed. You've never seen mine. Being blind must be lonely stuff. How many fingers am I holding up? Fuck off, that's all I have here. Time! Shout, man.
Yeah, so there's only so much he could do. There's only so much he could do.
Yo, we got the last round of Manaz. Yo. This motherfucker talking a bunch of shit. I'm like, such is life. But if the girl you come with flying, she's such a dime cunt, why are you so intent on fucking mine?
Good flip. It's a good flip.
Yo,
Fatty few.
I say...
Is that the brother with the third shot on?
Listen, check this shit. Yo, I'm saying shit like, this cunt is late.
I like it.
That UK...
MJG, shout out to you, brother. Thank you for subscribing.
Yo, I'm saying shit like, this cunt is lethal. How is it that you came all this way and the best part of your round is where you impersonated a bunch of other people? Yo.
That's it. That's it.
No more laughs from this point on. I'm like, how y'all fucking rate this dude? Help me understand better. See, it's garbage to me, but they think it's gold. I guess one man's trash is another man's treasure. But if they say your stuff is dope, they must be joking them, Bobby. They think it's humorous. You ain't got a funny bone in your body. I mean, in the UK, they're like, my man's a beast. I reckon he'll battle Manaz, especially if he preps and he doesn't choke. I'm like, bloody oath. If he didn't suck, you know, he'd be the fucking ghost. But where the fuck's Bob's credentials? The shit I've achieved is monumental, and until you stop choking, you are not dope. You just got potential. See, I peeped your battles. I understand your approach to dissing. It's basic schoolyard humor mixed with bigotry and chauvinism, and he'll play it off as though the shit is part of his battle persona. No, it isn't. Because if these people have no idea who you are outside of battle rap, how the fuck do you expect them to know the difference? It made me think. Yeah, this is all real shit. Fuck with it. See, Bobby, you made me think. As battle rappers, we got the freedom to say whatever we want to our opponents. That's the angle you face them with. You get flown halfway around the world and you get 3 months to prep. That's the extent of your creative wit. Well, if that's the way it is, what's the difference between someone you battle and when you battle them and diss them on a racist tip and someone who battles you bringing up your daughter on some rapist shit? Oh, it's a battle persona. Actually, no, cunt. That's just what all you clowns use as an approach to your opponent when you're not sure how to. Funny thing is though, Bobby, the shit you say about your opponent really tells us more about you. Cause you thought of that shit, rehearsed it, then went on camera live and said it. And I've been guilty of the same thing too in the past, Bob. Difference is that I regret it. See what
He has sick delivery as well, man. All about delivery.
Real shit. I said the difference is I regret it because what I thought was sweet before is killing me like a diabetic. See, dissing someone's race, religion, or relatives doesn't really take much skill. But on some real shit, I was so insecure about being blind, I resorted to those cheap shots because I thought it would give me an even playing field. That is until battle rap had me saying a bunch of shit I didn't mean that was racist as fuck, without even thinking about the way I'd be judged by those who didn't know I was lazy or just not creative enough to come up with an angle without resorting to the same ignorance I've always hated so much. Yeah, I'm ashamed of it.
I'll talk about Eminem's new album after.
The past is the past. It's part of the craft.
Riz,
They say we should separate art from the artist. But motherfucker, when you battle discrimination outside the ring every single day for who you are, then regardless of how you look at it, that shit ain't nothing to laugh at to start with. See, when people asked if I was gonna beat this shark, I couldn't be that certain. Cause I no longer care about winning a battle if it means losing the thing that makes me a decent person. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. It's the same with all this self-deprecating humor. I used to be the king of that though. But if this is all just a facade that we bring to the show, then while we entertain this crowd, there's one thing we should know. It's a thin line between having people laugh with you because they think that you're funny and having them laugh at you because they think you're a joke. Now you. This is fucking real shit. That's all I do. Yo,
now he is bodying
now
him.
you battle rappers who hear the shit I'm spitting now think
This round's as much about all of us as it is about him. See, for the last 8 years, all you battle rappers did was say that I'm blind. At one point, it was like you cunts were just waiting in line. And now basically, to say you're just trying to say the whole bunch of same shit, make it different. But I ain't even mind. So long as it was done in a manner that was creative, it's fine. But if you aren't gonna do something different to the last 25 dudes I face when you rhyme, do us both a favor, Bobby, and stop wasting my time.
Alright, yeah, it is a body. It is a body for the third.
I said it once before. Battle rap is but one fraction of what I'm capable of. It's the same with this other shit. I'll do one more battle, then I'm done making my mark, that's it. But if you aren't gonna be grateful for playing the part you did, just remember, this is one chapter in my life story, Bobby. It only gets crazier after this. Right.
Is that where he ends? Please say he ends at
that point. Yo. Make some noise for that battle, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, shout out to Greeley, shout out to THC for holding that event. And shout out especially to Bobby Rex and Manaz. My personal opinion, Manaz 3 owes Bobby. But not in... I mean, he bodied the third. I mean, if you're doing it like a UFC or boxing scoring, I'd say 10-9 Manaz first round. I'd say 10-9 Manaz second. And I'd say a 10-8 for the third. So he wins 30-26 by me, if I had to judge it like that. Let's listen to some dialect. Dialect to the back for a quick second. The person he was impersonating at the end. But I think because Bobby Rex was he dropped so many references that only a UK audience would understand, and I think that's why it let him down really. I think if that battle was to happen in UK, I reckon you'd have a different outcome. I honestly think you would. Yeah, Grizz, that people like as Manaz said, he's been having that for the last however many battles he's done, you know. People have made the blind jokes, and it is there. It's gonna be there every battle. You'd pretty much be stupid not to use that as an angle for at least one of your rounds, but yeah. I mean, technically a 30-26 is a body. That's the thing. He technically did get bodied, but I don't know. I wouldn't say it was a clean body. Like, if you want to see a body, I can show you bodies. But yeah, definitely I want to do more battle rap for sure. Whether it's these Monday streams or maybe we have a different day just to do it. Maybe on like a Wednesday or something we do like battle rap stream or something, and then do music after. But yeah, definitely. Dialect's hard. Dialect is hard. Yeah, so I'm not gonna go into battle rap. I want to open this curtain, but I don't know if this wasp is there. Should we try it, people? Let's try it. I don't know if this wasp is still here. If this wasp, I hate bees and wasps. Can't stand them. We all good. I just want this window open. I don't want a fucking window shut. There we go. No, I think we're good. Shaz versus the wasp. I won. Bodied him. He got out after round 1. He don't want more. He don't want more. There. The water's fat. The lid stinks, man. What? Is my breath kicking or something? What's this? To be fair, I've been using this bottle for like the last 3 weeks. I probably should change bottle. My mum was here and we was a good ultimate team until she yeah, cause connection was bad. Getting your reaction to the trap I tracked last night. Popping for the underrated showcase, bro. And I'll be sure. What's poisoned it, Chazza? Wasp ain't doing shit. jack 'em. I think I can see that. I'm gonna jack 'em. Alright, what should we do, people? What should we do? Hey, look, it's me. What should we cover, people? Actually, no, there was one in my, Jugada. That's how you say it, right? Jugada. And, Huskii. And Spinner, lad. Jugada, Spinner, Huskii, one time. I ain't heard this one yet, but I wanted to check it out for sure. Oh, Eminem thoughts, real quick before I get into it. So my thoughts on Eminem's new album. So he dropped his new album, Kamikaze. His last one he dropped was it last year? End of last year, start of this year? Not long ago. Within the last like 14 months for sure. He dropped Revival. When Revival came out, as many Eminem fans were, as many hip-hop fans, as many rap fans were, we was disappointed. I was disappointed with it. There was only one song that I liked, and it was the one with Ed Sheeran, and even then, it wasn't great. This new project is better, but here's the problem I have with it. Anything, whether it's a single, an EP, mixtape, album, anything that Eminem releases from now, there's going to be people that love him and there's going to be people that hate him. The people that are hating are the ones who can't get back the Eminem of the early 2000s. That's just as simple as it is. The people who love him are the people who love this shit from the early 2000s and sort of that younger audience. When I was growing up in primary school and early secondary school, Eminem was the fucking GOAT. Like, as much as people say Tupac and Biggie, for my generation, it was Eminem. For me, it was Kanye West as a kid. But a lot of people, Eminem. Don't get me wrong, I love M, but I think when he dropped Marshall Mathers LP2, I think that should have been his last project. I still believe he should be doing music, but I say that should have been his last project. Just for the simple fact was, that was the first album that he dropped where I felt like it was not Eminem. I still enjoyed that LP2, but it wasn't the same. And that's where I kind of was just like, that's it. I think that will do for Eminem. I think Revival and everything after that, I don't know. I just weren't a fan of it. In terms of Kamikaze, there are some fire songs. I like the one with Joyner Lucas. I like the track Normal. There's a few tracks on that I do fuck with, but I think he addresses the Revival album too much on there. What I mean by that is, in near enough every single song, Revival was shit. Revival, I fucked up. My mistake was when I made Revival. All of you man hating on Revival, and it's kind of like he's stuck in two mans, which is fine. I can understand the side of he knows Revival was shit, and then other people saying if you thought Revival was shit, well, suck a dick. That's Eminem style, and I always like that. But it was difficult for me to listen to the whole way through, just because I felt like he responded kind of in the right way, kind of not. I felt like he should have stuck to one theme, though. He should have either stuck to the theme was Revival was shit, and I know that, and I apologize, which he did do in a lot of songs. But he then contradicted himself in saying, well, Revival was still amazing, and if you don't like it, well, fuck you. And fuck you, Charlemagne, and fuck you, Joe Budden, and fuck you, academics. In my opinion, he should have stuck to one or the other. When Giggs dropped the Landlord album, I fucked with the Landlord album, but a lot of people didn't. And then he made the mixtape Warm to Them to respond to that. And the whole Warm to Them thing, he didn't talk about the Landlord. He just said, what? You man forgot I could bar out. You man forgot I was on my cruddy shit. And he made a whole mixtape of cruddy shit. I feel like Giggs responded in the right way. I thought Ems tried to do a similar thing. Not saying he did what Giggs did, but he tried to do a similar thing to what Giggs did, just by pattern of history. But I feel like he missed the point. I don't feel like he got his point across very well, or as well as he should have. So a big part of my heart aches because I want Eminem to, you know, do greatness. But I think there's only so much greatness you can do in your career. And I think Eminem is past his time. Does that mean I think he should stop doing music? No. I think he should. But I feel like he should do individual songs rather than albums and projects at this point. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I listened to it properly. I listened to the whole album twice through. Then I start deleting songs that I don't like, and I keep the ones that I do like in my Spotify playlist. That's just how I do it. So I'll be able to tell you now. I kept a few. But yeah. Revival was all Revival. I don't want to hop on the bandwagon, but I said before I heard it, like I listened to it the minute it came out. I remember at midnight I listened to it, and I thought to myself, I feel like I'm gonna have the unpopular opinion here of not liking it. And then I went on Twitter, and then loads of people were saying that they didn't like it. So I was like, okay, I'm not alone then. I'm not alone when I say that. But yeah, so yeah, I wasn't looking at chat there, really, people. I was just trying to get my thoughts off clearly. BG Media, shout out Little T, shout out So Fast Spin, innit? Look what the cat dragged in. My first one was Talking the Hardest. Fourth Right? No, I haven't heard of them before. Little Snow, new track. Little Snow always has a new track. Little Snow has too many new tracks. So we got D-Double's project there. So the ones that I kept from the thing was Lucky You featuring Joyner Lucas, Normal, Stepping Stone, Kamikaze, Fool, and the last one, which I'm going to get rid of that. But yeah, so I only kept five tracks out of 13. They're the ones that I liked. Lucky You, Normal, Stepping Stone, Kamikaze, and Fool. But yeah, then we got Bugsy Malone's album there. What other projects? I put the Nerve one on my playlist there. Drake Scorpion project. Nerve's Sober project. Nerve's one of the only few artists on Spotify from Oz. It's frustrating. More you man need to be on Spotify, but yeah. Big ups to Little T, of course. All day long, all day long. Man, love, bro. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate love from a lot of you. Right. Moving on. Jugada, Spinner Lad, Huskii, One Time. Let's go. Let's get into our Oz shit. Let's do it, people. Let's do it. Let's get into some music. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, mate?
One time for the lads in a trap. One time for the
Needs to turn it up. Sorry, people. There we go.
Lads in the back, one time for the kids doing crime. One time for the cunts that he talking at one time. One time for the lads in the trap. One time for the lads in the back. One time for the kids doing crime. One time for the cunts that he talking at one time. This one's for the lads in the street that holler for $1 that is hustle to eat. Busted in custody, do not speak. You get your crust and you must keep a G for the team. My break get a grain, no leaking from me. Everybody up on Snapchat, a deal, let it be. Everybody rock a Tommy Hill, figure this week. Everybody on my back, get a crack in your cheek. Yeah, cause I'm the act of the week. I'm the one with the gun, gonna run for your street. Trap runners put the eat in the beat. Cause I'm feeding these rappers, I'm in love with the beef. And anybody else wanna give cheek, I'ma cut your tongue at your throat in your sleep. We must scheme, we ain't facing defeat. We be casing the joint till we take it for keeps. And we make ends meet, or we stuck in the trap. Count cash with the last in the back. And I ain't here to make a love song. Even when I go, we don't have to put the gloves on. Now I stay trapped to the taking my mug shots. And I bends back when they're taking the cups off. It's a must, you ain't talking at one time. It's 2 words, 1 chance on the front line, boy. One time for the lads in the trap. One time for the lads in the back. One time for the kids doing crime. One time for the cunts that ain't talking at one time. One time for the lads in the trap. One time for the lads in the back. One time for the kids doing crime. One time for the cunts that ain't talking at one time.
Cause I'm a stray kid, never thought I'd be shit. That's what my team is, the only ones I ate with. Every day I fave shit, just so I can fade myself and my papes as well. I've been through hell. Most of you J's never seen a cell. Where were you motherfuckers when I needed help? Keep praying on my knees till they bleed and swell. Got locked up back on my feet but fell to the hardship with a scarred wrist. Lost to the darkness, Lord show me where the path is. Got a motherfucker ducking on the covers, rap runner up and coming. You gotta, I'ma have to start shit, spark lips, yeah. I mastered this, fucking me a little bitch and your ass get ripped. Hard working hammers when I'm passing bricks.
So the first guy was Jugada. This guy was Spinner. I'm not fucking with Spinner.
Manners, I'm your father, kid. Show no emotion to these bogan poses, cause you don't know what it's like to be homeless. Nobody noticed when you're broken, it's hopeless. Seen overdoses, tried sleeping with the roaches. Take me at the hook, can't take the hood out.
The flow's too rushed.
Low life scumbag, no good, I'm proud of me. Take me at the hook, can't take the hood out of me.
Jugada.
No good, I'm proud of me.
One time for the lads in the trap. One time for the lads in the back. One time for the kids doing crime. One time for the cunts that ain't talking at one time.
Yeah, so Jugada went first. Jugada was real consistent. Spinner Lad, I can see what I see the points he's trying to get across, but the flow is what messes him up. The delivery was just off.
One time for the lads in the back, one time for the kids doing crime, one time for the cunt that he talking at one time.
It's all black when I think back. Now I'm dressed all black where the things at. Vaseline, the bricks in the cling wrap. I'ma move state if the plug try and ring back. Break down these quarters like Kit Kats. Reporting daily, I'm going back. Stuck up in a cell where my kids at. I gotta man up cause I owe them that. My fam never know where I've been, lad. Stuck up with the crabs in the bucket, I've been trapped. Cats get tough with a gun, but they dumb like they don't know half of my homies have been strapped. Free Merc, shout out to the trap runners. I was raised this way, yeah, my dad done it. Brain numb from the shit that I seen on these streets. Now my heart only beats if the jack's coming. Back to the flats, gotta grab something. Over and over again. Nobody knows where I go when I'm out on my own, but they won't see me broken again. I don't hear shit, no ears choppery. Golden girls, they still doing drops for me. When I walk the street, there's no rock on me, because the cops on my block always stopping me. They probably try knocking me, tell cats that I died in a robbery, but trust me, nobody want to beat me and Jugada to come to your fucking street. And Spinner got the spinner, A 45 Beretta kid'll hit you like a dinner plate. Me and dude still rack shit from David Jones, could we write a safe dough for our kids to take.
Huskii for me has one of the most unique sounds, as in he's one of the most stylistic artists that you guys got from Oz. What I mean by that is when he spits on any track, whether he's talking his crud, whether he's talking personal, whether he's barring out, whatever it may be, if accent and voice wasn't a thing, just by the lyrics and the flow alone, how it's written, you could tell that it's Huskii. Huskii has a specific style, and he's nailed that style, and I think that's why he's so likable, because you could recognize the patterns in his writing.
One time for the lads in the trap, one time for the lads in the back, one time for the kids doing crime, one time for the cunts that he talking at one time for the lads in the trap, one time for the lads in the back, one time for the kids doing crime, one time for the cunts that he talking at one time for the lads in the trap, one time for the lads in the back, one time
Jugada did a good, he did a decent job. Huskii killed it. Spin up was off on this one, in my opinion. But I'm sure he's got good content elsewhere. Beat choice was sick as well. Yeah, look, everyone bumping Huskii. Mad. Fuck the nosy neighbours. I'm gonna get back to these trap flapping them acres. Way tighter than any of them. Yeah, for sure. DWE. Nah, D-Double has a very, very unique sound, Grizz. Very unique sound. Tobaz and DJ Sanchez. Check them out. That's nothing special to check out. Just for the simple fact of he... Yeah, there's nothing new that they spit on there. I checked it out though. I did check it out. But I didn't upload it because it ain't that different to their big boy bars or anything like that. Oh, Chaz, wake up. I might need to spit a 3. No, I need to get pumped if I'm going to spit a 3. Right now, I am tired as fuck, people. I had decent sleep as well. Maybe because I haven't eaten yet. I need to eat. I've normally eaten by now. I haven't eaten this morning. I'm hungry as fuck. Who wants to cook me some food? Who's a good chef? We got any good chefs in here? Flows rap. Flows battle rap. Mad. Spekter, yeah? Right, when I tried to look for him last time, I swear I couldn't find him. Spekter. What are we checking out? Raw. Man had... That's a bit of a... That can't be that... No, that can't be Spekter. That's 10 million views. That don't look like a hip-hop event neither. That looks like an EDM festival or something. What was them? Sick as fuck. It sounds like Skepta, I know. I keep about to say Skepta. The BrainThief. What do you think of Little T? I ain't got much to say about Little T. Alright, let's see. What's this one saying? Alright, let's do it. Let's see what my man's saying.
Yeah. Syntax error. Syntax junkie.
Yeah, this is
Spekter.
This is
You might not know me yet, but you're about to find.
I thought that was a scar. It's his hair.
Yeah.
I thought that was a scar over his eye.
Yeah. Yo, package J, let your brain marinate, but I really hope you salivate when I crash the stage.
Instantly that boom bap era.
Yo,
Still.
J, let your brain marinate, but I really hope you salivate when I crash the stage. Give a fuck about a rapper's fame, cause if he thinks he's dope, yeah. Yo, package J, let your brain marinate, but I really hope you salivate when I crash the stage. Give a fuck about a rapper's fame, cause if he thinks he's doper than me, I'll choke the G with his platinum chain. Slash your veins with a blade.
That's
if
nice.
It's acid lace, so you pass away getting tortured on an astral plane. Fuck a mass grave, I need a massive grave. Grab a spade, start digging till the planet shakes. You're back away, you don't wanna scrap with James. You don't wanna act the way I do unless you're that insane. Average
I'd love to hear this brother spit alongside Scrub.
days in a mask and cape, stressed at the baggage exchange, dressed in a gamma ray vest. Exaggerate, yes, but that's the game we have to play. And if I never spat some hate, I'd probably have to bash my mates. I scatter brains till they're patterns and shapes, crackles and flakes. Psychedelic fragment grenade smacking.
This is a stoner's video as well, man. It's bugging me out as it is.
Face. Knock a whack rapper through a wormhole. Have them banished to a frozen planet for that verse, yo. Go berserko, swerve over the curb at the servo. Hit the pump, watch him burn slow. Fuck a normal rhyme, I want you to be mortified. I want some more from life than families and mortgage ties. Fuck a normal rhyme, I want you to be mortified. I want some more from life than daughters or a normal wife. This hand rocks you like it's cradle to the grave. 6 hands rock you from the cradle with the spade. Like it's cradle to the grave, from the cradle to the spade. You're gonna need a bigger grave, yeah. Pessimist injecting ketamine is heroin. A meth degenerate, collect my benefits from Centrelink. I get it in like a laser disc when you play this shit. Cut my fucking face open just to get this brain to fit.
Yeah.
I could be Agent Smith in a Matrix flick. Rearrange a chip in your brain and bring it to make it glitch. I can do Neo up inside your cerebral. I'm blocking bullets from compasses, pulling 9s on my people. If you fuck me over, bitch, I'll find you and eat you. Bind you and beat you alive while I find you and beat you. Waiting for the day that I would finally meet you. I got someone that I know who's been dying to see you, so fuck it. I'm not even playing around, I'm taking your spouse out on a date just to break in your house, rape her and bounce while you're flaked out, baked on the couch, escaping down the street, being chased by a clown. What?
Yeah.
Syntax junkies, do not fuck with the syntax junkies. Spekter, Mesk.
Alright.
Shout out to everybody.
Yeah, Mesk would have been sick on this one as well with him. That would have been sick. So was Spekter on the loose screws one then that we checked out before? Surely he was. Surely. He has ciphers with Scrub. Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with Syntax Junkie still. I'm familiar with him. I'm familiar with him. But Dialect versus Eyes, that was an old school one, boy. Them ones there. Yeah, that's mad. Oh, shout out to all the love on my newest video as well, the Kerser featuring JUF one, What Your Day Brings. People seem to really enjoy that. I guess it's because it's Kerser, and I didn't slag him off this time. Maniac. Wait, is that the beat I've heard before? Never heard this beat before. Thought I knew it, but apparently not. Some epic shit. You know it's gonna have one of them filthy drops though. You know it is. It's gonna. That bass though. Sorry, boss. Is it gonna drop at any point? Or is it gonna keep? I wanna hear this drop. Or is it one of these beats that just stays like it's Maniac? Nah. Trash, 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 trash. I fuck with this though. I can spit to this. Alright, fuck it. Look. Combat scripting bang, I'm back, bro. Heard you're spitting your whack, bro. Sneak personals and sneak disses. Let's not go. Step into that zone. Don't toy with me. I'm not Hasbro. Backing is the only thing that I lack, though. How can I snap your spine in half? You don't even have a backbone. So you never seen this coming. Done your dancing and did that, done him. Called him out and then I spun him. Picked him up and then I flung him. Pick him up and then fling, man. Chatting shit, you're a wingman. Do what I want cause the king can. Step aside cause you didn't bring, man. I'm a poltergeist, how I live with bodies. Punchlines like I live with Rocky. Small man on your high horse, so man gonna call you a jockey. One man up in the clash for a hobby. Rap battle Winston got that from Shotty. The white kid from North London, spitting ground with a face was spotty. This is your violation and I want you to hold it. Understand why, and I want you to hold it. Deaths and spirits lie within it. Why is it Pete for me to catch bodies? I need to roll around that one again. Look, look. This is your violation and I want you to hold it. Understand why, and I want you to know it. Enter my graveyard, deaths and spirits lie within it. Why is it Pete for me to catch bodies? You're dead, and I'm the one who has to live with it. 2 minute man complain straight up. 2 minute man to vent straight up. 2 minute man chat shit behind my back, then say one to my face straight up. Anton Griezmann wanna bang kicks. 1-2 Griezmann wanna chat shit. I'm not a French striker, but I wanna make peas up front and stash it. 2 minute man complain straight up. 2 minute man complain straight up. I don't wanna spit right now. I'm not feeling it. Here straight up. I don't know. People, I feel like shit today. I can't lie. What are you saying? Old Matt. Alright, people are screaming for it, and if I don't do it, then people are gonna slay me. So, you know, let's just do it and get this out the way. Okay, yeah, Old Matt by Kerser. Produced by Nebs. Ooh, I've heard of Nebs before. Old Matt. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, this is what you want, people. Let's do it. BPM is fast. Nah, the BPM's calm. I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. I don't know if it was the beat. I'm feeling under the weather today. I don't know. Something ain't right. Something is not right. I feel like shit right now. I can't lie. I want to climb back into bed. I had decent sleep. I think it's because I need to eat. That's all. Nap bars. Alright, let's go. Kerser. Fucking hell. People, I'm bugging. I didn't even drink. I didn't smoke nothing. Why am I bugging out, people? Why am I... He's drugged me. What the fuck is this? Alright, Kerser, Old Matt, produced by Nebs. Let's go.
Yo, what's going on? This is Kerser. I'm just here at Fast Lane Go-Karts at Minto, where 360 lost his testicle about 1.5 years ago. We're about to shoot a new clip. Hope you enjoy it.
I love how he just sends for 360 straight away.
Shit.
Oh, this is a diss towards 360. Yeah, so okay.
I forgot about this old motherfucker. Then he drops a track mentioning my name, talking about a battle that happened almost 2 years ago.
Whatever.
Oh, shit.
Come on, 60. Put that pipe down, bruh. Falling off.
Oh, shit.
The old man, yo, he lost his sight, and his ex-bitch left because she lost her mind. I'ma tell you all facts about how Matt's fake. 1 week ago was on the forums typing Kerser is great.
Yeah.
Joke like I'm mucking around, 'cause if you diss me properly, the cunt is stuck in the ground. And what pissed me off the most is when Matt act tough. Then he meets me, got him shaking like, bruh. I don't want trouble, man, it's only a joke. He's begging to his manager, like it's only a toke. 'Cause you a crackhead bad, you a ice fiend, bruh. Your career's at a standstill, I see, bruh. And you needing some attention, so you calling out the curse name. Your pop used to touch you up since you hit the first grade. And that's the reason for the Mickey tag. I didn't want to bring it up, but you tripping, Matt. Bro, you need some fucking counseling, you're not alright. I told the crew, if they see you, you get dropped on sight. You a fucking old man, go and live your life. You look 55 now, fucking give up the ice. The whole industry's talking about you and your crack pipe. Life after fame, is it really that bad? Why? Thought you had it sorted, but your whole life fought. Your best mate got a disease, cause you was hitting him raw. And then your missus went and left, you were tying the knot. She left you, cause her friends started tying the knot. Life is a fair, so you isn't a smart fuck. You're a nice bloke, why you rap like a hard cunt? You featured on a song called The Reservoir Dogs. I didn't even have to say it, you said you're a dog. You say you piggyback me if that's the case. Why this track got more views in a couple of days? Behind the scenes 60 tries being my mate. So if he drops a diss track then he thinks it's okay. You a fake motherfucker popping half a pill. Every vid I upload's hitting 500,000. Every vid that you drop sits on 20k. you fell the fuck off, Matt. Are you feeling okay? I dropped 3 albums in the time you're working on one.
He's putting out the numbers game.
Kerser, you can't. You're obsessed, this is weird. Clean yourself, shave your beard. You a pop star faggot and your whole crew is queer. Everything you wanted growing up, you got. In the rich neighborhood, getting touched by your pop.
Why is it a thing in rap? It's such a thing in rap to diss someone for having a good upbringing. Like, why is it such a thing to diss people for having a good upbringing? It's mad.
Fucking with the street, cunt, your worst mistake. Still ask me for ID, they think you're 38. Stop saying you're clean, you're on the zannies and sharks. You have to pay me 20k now to battle me, fag. You made my career, nice try there, man. I was hitting 1 million views with the highest man before your fucking name even got mentioned with mine. You're a pussy and you're scared of aggression, it's fine. I just fucked you up, curse one is serving you. Bounce back, Matt, next one is personal, bitch.
Man said that was just mess around. That weren't even real shit.
Sydney's hottest beat
looking for his testicle.
Nebs, y'all know what it is.
I can't lie, Kerser bodied that still. Kerser bodied that diss track still. That's fucked. What, 30 minutes, yeah? Oh, fucking hell, we're getting into beef now. We're getting into rap beef now. Alright, this is the one here then. Is it copyrighted? No, we're all good. Whoa, look at that dislike ratio. That's mad. That's mad. Alright. That shows the power of Kerser's fan base.
360, bitch. We made this song in like half an hour tops. 6 Khalifa. Woo!
Alright.
Jesus with swag. 6 Pup. You know God, He is my dad.
Man said God's my dad. That's a bit mad still.
Yeah, go to an orphanage, kicking a door in, kidnapping like 4, strangling with my foreskin. Yeah, and now I'm swimming with dolphins. It's the only way left to release endorphins. I'm on a motherfucking galaxy quest. I'm trying to figure out which planet's the best. Hey yo, I bet you that Saturn is next. It makes sense too, that's why I got the motherfucking tat on my neck. Yeah.
Wait, so is this before the Kerser diss, or is this after the Kerser respond? Like, what is it, before or after?
To the bank to make a balance request. They couldn't understand all the cash that I spent. And if I don't change soon, I won't have any left now. Even my goddamn reality check bounced. Not another fucking rapper again. Kicking me another verse about a battery's pen. Asking me when me and Kerser fucking battling next. I'm sorry, buddy, but that ain't gonna happen again. No, I ain't scared that'll damage your rep. But no cunt will ever go and piggyback me again. Brother, don't take it as a lack of respect. I'm glad I helped your career have a tad of success, but I just had to address something that has to be said. A snap neck doesn't need snapping again. Do I think I won the battle? Actually, yes. See that fast fucking flow is just a tad for a set. Cause if you slow it down and listen to the raps that he says, really, how many of these bars do you actually get? Like Sue from Neighbor's Anus, are you taking a piss? Which human on this earth would eat a razor and shit? Which human would ever eat a razor and live? And which dude is dumb enough to place in his dick? Like Sue from Neighbor's Anus. Prawn raisers naked. What the fuck, cunt? That is, you taking a piss. We do it for love. Cause if I had to fuck razors or be playing your shit,
I fuck with the beat,
I think your name would come up in my playlist a bit. Yeah, I lied, but he said I had a Canadian chin. Yeah, I lied, but what the fuck is a Canadian chin? So I don't watch a battle anymore, yo, I exited. That's 2 bits broken down, can't imagine the rest of it. Done. Yeah, 30-minute tops, mate, tops. 30 minutes tops.
Kerser did a better diss track for the simple fact he was way more direct. Way more direct. And what I don't agree with diss tracks in anyone's situation, never, ever, ever drop a diss and say you weren't going your hardest. The only time you can get away with doing that is if you drop 2 or 3 in a row. Otherwise, don't say you're not doing your best. Just don't do it. Because then it comes down to one or 2 things. If you don't top that track, you've made a mockery of yourself. And 2, if the other person comes back and ruins you, you've basically given them a point 1 up. You need to go as hard as you can every single diss track to ruin someone. Because you can ruin someone in 1 diss track or 2 diss tracks. What's the point in trying to put what? The only way you would not go your hardest is if you both agreed that. But if you're dissing someone, are you really gonna? I don't know, man. Like, even Kerser said at the end of his, he's just like, yeah, that wasn't my hardest. But I just think that you should, yeah, if you're clashing someone or if you're battling someone, you should go your hardest possible. That's just my opinion. But yeah, that's just my opinion. People, I can't lie, I might need to come off a stream. I'm not feeling good, you know. Genuinely, I'm not feeling great. I'll make it up to people. I might do a stream tomorrow or Wednesday or something, but I'm not feeling good, man. I don't know. I think I just need to eat. Near my head. I've got a headache and everything now, man. I don't know. What should we do? What should we do, people? I'm not... Who's drugged me? Huh? Who's fucked me up? What's this about, huh? Go climb in your bed. No, should I do the stream from back there? I should. Rest up. Have a... Yeah, just rip a billy, you know? It was a wasp. The wasp stung me without me knowing, innit? That's what it was. Yeah, bro, getting that rest. 100, the wasp. The wasp got 1 up on me, but I need to drop a diss track for the wasp. Shall I do it? Shall I drop a diss track later on today? Shall that be tomorrow's upload? So it'll be later on for me, tomorrow for you, man. Shall I, That's what I should do, innit? I'll cook you a sick food. Don't worry, I got you, bro. Who's a good chef? Yeah, when I come out to Oz, I want to know the people. I want to be hitting up the best places to eat. And if anyone's a good home cook, I want to be tasting that food, you know? I'm like, if any of you man watch Power, I'm like Tommy. Believe it or not, I'm not built like I eat a lot, but I eat. This is what happens when I don't eat. I'm fucked up. 32 bars of smoke for the wasp. Same way complete diss Maccas. I'm gonna diss a wasp. But like an RPG. Shout out to Wombat. Happy birthday, bro. Alright, yeah, people, I'm gonna go and I'll stream tomorrow or Wednesday. Yeah, I'll probably upload like a highlight from this stream or something as a video. But appreciate all you man dropping by. Sorry this one was short. I'll make it up to you guys. But yeah, thanks for dropping by, people. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll catch you all soon, yeah.